Good day, my name is Fakmonda Oluwatosin. I'll be talking about globalization and social work education and also moral distress in the new language of social work ethics. Globalization is defined as that growing interconnectedness and the integration of all economies across national borders. It also involves this diffusion of social, cultural, and political ideas. Globalization is evidenced across all spheres of human lives, which ranges from the family to the education, political, demographic, welfare, among others. The whole essence of globalization is to make the whole world to become one global village through the transformation and the transmission of technological and cultural ideas and values. Social work, on the other hand, is that profession that promotes social change, development, and empowerment of individuals, of group of peoples, and of communities at large by advocacy and rendering help. A social worker is that practitioner that help people live and manage their day-to-day problems. However, globalization has affected social work education greatly in numerous ways, and one of the ways in which that has happened is on the issue of migration. Globalization has given room for migration, the rural, urban, and even international migration, and it has made social worker to be able to learn and adapt to the emerging family system. Also, globalization has made international content in social work curriculum possible. And this is because students are not only interested in social work of their environment, they are also interested in the social work of other countries and continents, and also its diversities. Also, social work is guided by a global perspective because problems that social work addresses is a global problems in the issue of access clients' needs, situation, and strength to attain their goals. Also, it helps clients adjust to changes and challenges in their lives, such as illness, divorce, poverty, unemployment, mental health, violence, rape, medical counsel, among others. Globalization has changed the social work curriculum globally, and by so doing, it has strengthened and challenged the connections as a profession in the world. Moral distress in the new language of social work ethics. Moral distress can also be called ethic of stress. It is knowing what to do, but being unable to do them. That is when a social worker knows what to do, but is unable to know them. That is called moral distress. The concept was formerly popular in nursing, but it was introduced to social work when people began to pay attention to the ethics of care. Ethics of care encourages social worker to personally engage with moral problems and to be sensitive to their lack of enacting needs. Ethics is a system of moral principles guiding a particular profession. Social work ethics are those principles that guide social work as a profession. They include confidentiality, individualization, acceptance, client self-determination, purposeful expression of feelings, controlled emotional involvement, non-judgmental attitude. However, what are the causes of moral distress? The causes of moral distress are numerous, but one of the causes includes unavailability of resources. In a situation whereby a social worker has limited or no resources, the factor can lead to moral distress. Also, work environment. In a situation whereby the work environment is not conducive or it is not palatable for the social work to carry out its duties and activities, it could lead to moral distress. Also, poor communication among team members, among administration, could also lead to moral distress. Also, lack of administrative support. Lack of administrative support could lead to moral distress. In a situation whereby a social worker does not get the appropriate support from the administration, from the management, it could lead to moral distress. Conclusively, social work and globalization are intertwined because social work is a profession that must be practiced with a global perspective as it addresses problems that occurs on a global scale. Thank you.